Hey unicorns, welcome back to my channel. Story time, mother effing story time. Those of you who are new here, I am Eloho. You've most likely have seen one of my videos before, maybe on Instagram. Just saying. But this might be your first time on my YouTube channel. I do invite you to become a part of my unicorn gang. Hit the subscribe button. Did I just say button with a T? So this video, obviously from the title, is a story time of the time I dated a white guy. And you know, for some people it's just really natural and easy to date people from outside of their race. And then for some others it is a first time, it's an experience, and that's okay too. Don't feel bad because you've never dated a black girl or you've never dated a white guy. But I do invite you, if you are single, to date outside of your race. I think it's a great way to get to know people of different cultures and see how people on the other side live. I do also obviously love black love. I am a product of black love. So I love black love. But with that being said, this was my first time dating a white boy, okay? I usually date black, obviously, you know, Caribbean, African. I've actually never dated a Latino either. Yeah. So I meet this white guy on the street and he's like all the way like infatuated. He paid for my lunch and I was just like, oh my god, you know, that's so sweet of you. Like, we were literally arguing at the register. I'm like, ma'am, I do not know this guy. Take my money and pay for my food. He's like, ma'am, it's okay. Take my money and pay for her food. So I just thought that was a really nice gesture. You know, he didn't know me from a hole in the wall and he offered to pay for my lunch that day, and you know, he sat with me and we had lunch together. It was really cute, really random. We exchanged information and we decided to go on a couple of dates. So the first thing I noticed was that he was like in awe of me. And I'm gonna say this, that he was Italian. And if you watch my Ariana Grande video, you know, hypocrisy does the industry fetishize black women, I think it was that video where I spoke about how some Italians don't consider themselves white. They're you know, they're very prideful. They feel like, I'm not white, I'm like damn near black. I don't know, maybe it's the American Italians, but he's one of the people that I personally knew that was like, and his friends, they were like, yeah, I'm not white. Like if you said, oh yeah, you're a white boy, like they were like, I'm Italian. I'm Italian, meaning like I'm not white. I'm in my own category. Like I'm Italian, I'm not white. Listen, that's the whole thing. Obviously I know that Italians are white, but the Italian Americans, they have some type of like pride. They don't want to consider themselves white. They're just Italian. Okay. Fast forwarding. So I asked him, I'm like, have you ever dated a black girl? And he was like, nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I never dated a black girl, but I always wanted to. So I'm like, okay, why? I just wanted to make sure I wasn't a check off your list, like that you were actually dating me, getting to know me because you actually like me, and it wasn't just like, ooh, I never had a chocolate girl, you know what I mean? Anyways, he just finds me to be so beautiful, you know, he doesn't care about skin color, you know, and he just feels the energy and the connection with me. Okay, great, fine, cool. Just making sure you ain't fetishizing. Things began to take a turn because I just started to feel really uncomfortable. And even though he claimed that it wasn't like a fetish, or you know, just like he was really into it to really get to know me, I could clearly tell that it was a fetish. His admiration for me, it was just beyond like regular vibe, you know what I mean? Like, of course, as women, we want our guy to adore us. We want our guy to know that we're the most beautiful, you know, creature walking. Like, ain't nobody got nothing on my girl. Of course, every woman wants that. But it's like, okay, we're still human. I'm a human being at the end of the day. Like, can we have a normal conversation without you being like, yo, I didn't even hear what you said. Like, you just so bad. Like, and that's really the type of time he was on. I was like, we'll be talking about something and I'm talking and he'll just be like, yo, honestly, I just want to kiss your lips, or like, yo, you're just so beautiful, like, and I thank you, like, thank you for the compliment, but like, how do you feel about X, Y, and Z? Yeah, I feel like, you know, such and such and such, but I mean, I don't know, I don't got no problem with chocolate. Like, what? How did chocolate get into this topic? How did chocolate get into this conversation? Like, we're not talking about chocolate, people. We're not talking about food, candy. And like at one point I had to really ask him, like, you know, like I'm not like you know, I'm really like not made of sugar, right? Like I'm actually like not, like I'm chocolate, but I'm not chocolate, you feel me? And he was like, nah, I think you chocolate. I think you made of chocolate. I think you sweet, you taste like chocolate. Oh boy, all right, you're doing too much. I just shelved him. Like, I cut him off. He was just doing too much. I was like, I can't take this. After like a couple weeks, whatever, he's like, yo, I'm really sorry. Like, what did I do to all of a sudden, like, you know, you're not picking up your phone, you're not texting me back. Like, what did I do something wrong? I'm like, you know what, let me keep it real and 100 for this dude, so that the next black chick he date could know, like, you know, this is not cool, this is not acceptable. Like, don't talk to me like this, don't do this. I was like, you know what, let me keep it 100 with you. So he's like, okay, you know, do you want to go out to dinner and then we could talk? I'm like, okay, cool. We went out to dinner and I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, honestly, I feel like you're fetishizing me, you're sexualizing me. Like, everything is about my looks or my skin or my lips, or, you know, just like my things that make me a black woman. Like, oh, you know, you're curvy. And I'm like, I'm not even curvy. Like, what are you talking about? Just like the stereotypes. Like, I'm like, I'm not curvy. What are you talking about? You're just assuming I'm curvy because I'm black, or like... It was just weird, and I just let him know. I'm like, yo, you seem like a genuine guy, you seem like a cool, down-to-earth guy, and maybe like my beauty and my dark skin is just like so exciting to you, and I get it. Like, I get it. I get it. I get it. I know. I'm aware. I get it. But at the same time, I would like to have conversations with you that don't involve looks. Like, I would like to get to know you on a deeper level than just physical, because at the end of the day, I'm black, you're Italian, but we're both people. And what is gonna bring these two people together at the end of the day? Like, because I hope you don't think you're just gonna smash, because you completely far away from that. That's not even on my radar right now with you. So this is, and I already made that clear. So I was like, okay, you know, you're not getting no booty, so you gotta, like, it's gotta be something else that's keeping this going, because at this point it's just like, what's the point? He's like, you know, oh, well, the whole chocolate thing is because, you know, you call yourself chocolate, and I know other black women call each other chocolate and refer to them as chocolate. That's why I just refer to you as chocolate. I don't have a problem with the word chocolate, and chocolate could be my nickname, but when you put it in a manner that is sexualizing, it just becomes disrespectful. So I'm explaining all of this to him. He's like, okay, got it, got you, I get it, all of that. Okay, cool. I tried to take it back. Now, let me also say, we weren't in a serious relationship. When I say dating, I literally mean dating, like going on dates, getting to know each other. That does not make you my boyfriend. So he wasn't my boyfriend, we were just dating. He will often ask me, like, you know, like, what's my type? So I was honest. Like, I mean, I was honest with him, but at the same time, I didn't want to hurt his feelings. My type, I like tall guys, I like dark guys, like, and I don't mean tall, dark, and handsome. I meant like dark guys. But for anything physical, my type is a respectful man. My type is a loyal man. My type is someone who's honest. My type is someone who's generous and who's kind. My type is someone who has an opinion and a type of intellect about himself. My type is a king. Like, that's my type. But yes, you know, I usually go for tall and dark. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm tall and dark. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like your skin color doesn't make you cute or ugly. You know what I mean? It's just what you're exposed to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm exposed to dark men, so naturally I'm gonna gravitate towards that. But I'm not gonna say like, oh, I wouldn't date a white boy. I would date a white boy. I'm just not necessarily exposed to that. If you guys are shit together and, you know, we're compatible, that's what's up. Now, while I was dating him, I never changed. Like, I don't change who I am because of somebody else. Because at the end of the day, you either gonna like me for me or you're not. And it's fine. Like, if you don't like me for me, that's fine. But I want you to at least know who I really am so that you can like the real me. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a little bit more hood. I'm a little real. I use slang sometimes. So I feel like because of that, I started making him like act like that. And it was also like, you don't have to act like me. You don't have, like, it was just weird, especially when it was like black guys around, being that he knew, okay, my type is black guys. Yes, he would try to like act black in moments, or, you know, like use slang that I would use, or, you know, try to just really try to be down instead of trying to be himself. And I'm like, I didn't meet you like this. Like, I don't want you to be like this, because I want you to be like you. That's why I'm dating you. Act like these other dudes, like, yo, like, he started being like, yo, like, so, yo, what we doing today, yo? And I'm like, who are you talking to like that? Like, the same way I'm gonna treat them, I'm gonna treat you. So please don't think you getting no special passes. I don't want no black dude saying, yo, what we doing today, yo? And I don't want you saying, yo, what we doing today, yo? Don't talk to me like that. Like, don't talk to me like that. No, sweetie. Queen, I just started to just not feel the connection. I didn't feel like my time was being used wisely. And then one day he put his chain around my neck and he's like, yo, I really want you to be my girl. And I'm like, he was so freaking cute, but I was just like, He meets one of my friends and he like, yo, what up, my nigga? My homeboy was like, he looking at me and I'm like, yo, I didn't know what to say. And he like, yo, bro, you know, that's my sister, whatever, you know, make sure you take good care of her, whatever, but let me let you know right here and right now, I'm not your nigga. Don't ever fucking let that word come out your mouth again. Sis, you know I love you and respect you, but you gotta put that shit in check. I was like, see, the guys that I know, it's just no chill. It's no chill button. And you know what? Hey, it is what it is. I mean, I am glad that he said it though, cause I was just tired of always having to explain. And we walk and he was like, yo, I'm sorry. Like he was really sorry. He was really sorry. And he was really sorry. Girl, I had to let that go. And we literally just stopped talking to each other, which is good. Like, I didn't have to necessarily break up with him. We just stopped talking to each other. And then about like a month later, he writes me and he's like, hey, you know, just checking on you. How you doing? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? He's like, I'm good. You know, sorry we didn't work out or whatever. But, you know, I just want to let you know that you are a great person. Keep pursuing your dreams and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, thank you. You do the same as well. 2 days later, hey, how you doing? Just wanted to know if I could meet up with you and get that chain. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that chain. Oh, I'm looking for this chain, I could not find this chain. I found that chain like a year later. And I was like, so I really want to hit him up and meet up with him and give him this chain? No, I don't. Like, I'm sorry, boy. You just gonna have to take that L. That was my experience dating a white boy. I've never dated a white boy since. I have no problem with interracial dating. My first question is, have you dated a black woman before? Like, if you've never dated a black girl, I don't want to be a first. I don't want to be an experiment. I don't want to be a fetish. I don't want to be sexualized. I don't want to be none of that. Good credit is a plus. Send them my way, okay? Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Have you ever been the first time that someone dated your race? How was that below? Like, did you have to kind of train the person, teach the person? I just feel like I wouldn't be the type of person that you would need to train or teach. I feel like respect should be mutual and across the board, and you know, different strokes for different folks. Until next time,